Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is your boy, the Crypto Siege, with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing Sunday morning. Football Sunday. Yeah, we'll still be doing the live stream today. Now, I was going to try and do it at 12:30, but Ms. Crypto Siege reminded me we have an appointment at 12:30, so we'll not be able to do it then. So I will be doing it at my normal time, which is 3:30 Eastern. 3:30 Eastern. I'll be hopping on again to do the live stream. Yeah. Whoa, be careful, Siege. To do the live stream at 3:30 for sure. And yeah, so guys, listen, big art, a lot of great information coming out today, man. The IMF, we're gonna just talk about the IMF page and what they're talking about in terms of the website, talking about central bank digital currencies. We're gonna talk about that on the stream today as well. That was really good. And we're going to talk about Augustin Carstens from the BIS. Again confirming, just like the two congressional hearings, just like Madame Lagarde at the ECB, in terms of cross-border payments, we're basically there, is what he said. We're basically there. Again, more confirmation. And I tweeted that out on my Twitter page. But guys, they're telling us what's up. They're telling us what's going on. It truly is just a matter of time. It really is just a matter of time before things begin to happen. And it's looking like as though Ripple saying openly we're working with 50 central banks and governments. There's a meaning behind that. There's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind it. And some digital asset is going to be injected, and I'm quoting, injected into the system to provide for liquidity. I mean, yeah. What do you think that is? And so now we're hearing from the CFTC chairman saying the same thing as the guy from BIS. And what did the guy from BIS say? We're basically there. The things that we're looking really into and making sure is correct. He said something called IIP, but he also said, the first thing he said, KYC, AML, CFT. And that's the guy from the BIS. The chairman from the CFTC said KYC, AML, right? And we all know, because they told us, because Brad Garlinghouse makes a point of saying it on every interview, is there has not been not one single transaction on the XRPL that has not been KYC and AML CFT. Not one. We're going to talk about that later on the stream as well. And then also came across, someone sent me something as well on Ripple's site where they actually mentioned 90 banks or something like that, working with 90 banks and the Fed's faster payment system. We're going to dive into that and look at that and see if they were just part of he said working with 90 banks and the Fed's faster payment system. I believe this was CNBC.com, quote from that, or an article. And I want to really look into that. Hopefully I can get more information on that. But that's interesting. The Fed's faster payment system, working with 90 banks and the Fed's faster payment system. So, got to look into that and see what that means. Does that mean they were helping them try to put something together? Does it mean that that Ripple and the XRP is what they're working on with the Feds? Or were they just simply working with the Fed's faster payment system and and advising them and giving them suggestions, right? So we're going to look into that as well. But more and more, guys, it's looking like XRP is going to be, in a number of ways, in the foundation, the framework of this new financial system. It really does feel like that. Doesn't matter what R3 is doing. In the end, it has to be in a settlement. And the only settlement asset they have is XRP at the moment. So that is exciting as well. So, wow. I mean, when you look at what's going on, more and more news every single day, it really points to that. So 2020, everyone's excited about 2020. Everyone's feeling like 2020 is going to be an incredible year. Even TA guys who live and die in digital assets, make their living from trading digital assets, making signals, making calls, living and dying off of it, are saying that 2020 is going to be massive for altcoins. Bitcoin, of course, you know how it does this thing first, then the altcoins follow, but the altcoins can have bigger gains. So 2020 is going to be absolutely amazing. I hope you guys are excited about it. I really, really are. I hope you guys are excited about it. I'll talk a little bit on the stream about looking a little bit into Tezos, talk about that a little bit this afternoon. I didn't realize that it's like up 240%. I did not realize that. I learned more about it from the TA guy that I really, really respect in the space. And he makes some very good points about the fact that being institutional based, an institutional utility of that platform is going to be primarily institutions. So that's a pretty cool thing. And yeah, I could see some things happening with it. I think the biggest things probably will happen with it in 2021. So to be able to snatch it up now, but you know, you always look at these time frames. Like Ethereum didn't do its thing overnight, right? Ethereum, the $1,400, was, I believe, a 5 to 6 year thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was a 4 to 5 year thing. So you got to look at that, right? And look, it did get to 1,400, and I thought it was interesting that one of the TA guys said he looked at it at $8 and missed out on it. Said he learned from it, so I respect that. DIY investing, I respect that. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty exciting times. And so he is liking Tezos and comparing it to, you know, Ethereum. And so yeah, I get it. We'll see what happens. 60x is cool, isn't it? That's not bad, right? 60x is what he was saying. You know, that's not bad. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll talk a little bit about that today on the stream as well at 3:30 Eastern time. I hope to see you guys on the stream. But again, guys, I wanted to get this driving video out from my peeps that love the driving videos. So here it is, guys. Here it is. What else did I see? I saw something else on Twitter that I wanted to share with you guys. You guys know, you already know about the Fed document that actually mentioned XRP, and in fact, it is from the Federal Consumers Protection People, whatever that is, Bureau, actually mentioning Ripple, the company, actually mentioning XRP. That in a lot of ways, right, got to be huge for them to mention that. Like, you just can't just overlook it and say, oh, okay. They mentioned Ripple, the company, and XRP, and like, oh, okay. Now, see, the Federal Bureau of Protection, they're probably not as much into hiding a thing. You ever think about that? They're probably not that much into hiding a thing, like the people from Mnuchin's office or the people from Powell's office. Probably never really, thought about it, if you know what I'm saying. Like a little, some agencies are kind of a little bit more into keeping some things from the masses than others. Hope you guys know that, right? But they mentioned it on a government document. And they didn't just say Ripple. They said the digital asset XRP as well. So that is, guys, it's ginormous. You throw these things together with the 2 congressional hearings where they're just essentially saying XRP. The rails have been placed, the plumbing's in place. There is the single token. It's already there. That's already out there. It's already there. That can provide settlement. A single token is what this dude said. And then Jay Clayton says the plumbing is there. It's already there. It's happening now. So just make no mistake about it, guys. This is the real deal. This is what's happening. And it's exciting, absolutely. Exciting to see it. So, wow. So, anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up. Hopefully, I'll see you guys later this afternoon at 3:30 Eastern. Guys, never ever forget this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.